There was one unexpected detail about our stay at the Rome Edition that completely caught me off guard. I'm gonna tell you what it is at the end, so keep watching. But aside from that, this hotel might be one of the best places to stay in Rome. If you're planning a trip to Rome and want something modern, elevated, and walking distance to just about everything, the Rome Edition is probably already on your list. We stayed here using Marriott Bonvoy points, which made it an incredible value, but what really stood out was how this hotel feels like a hidden escape within the city. I'm Sarah Trott, former broadcast journalist, storyteller, and world traveler with 30 countries and counting. And this is From Here to Where, a girl next door perspective on the world's most extraordinary experiences. From five-star hotels to once-in-a-lifetime destinations, to honest reviews, hidden gems, unforgettable meals, and the little moments that make a trip truly special. Because the best trips don't just take you somewhere beautiful, they change the way you see the world. So we arrived around 10 a.m., 10:30. Our room isn't ready until 3, but they gave us this awesome room, treatment room in their spa gym area to shower, to kind of unpack, change our clothes. We're going to quickly reset, refresh, and then head up to their rooftop pool for lunch, which opens at noon. Grant is already using the rowing machine. Look at him go.
Great form.
Yeah, wow. This gym, this lighting is unbelievable. This is inspiring me to work out after a 20-hour travel day. That says a lot. And we are off.
Here we go. It's summer. It's hot. Not as hot as Arizona though.
I said every day is a great day to look great when you're in Italy.
Word for word, today's a great day to look great. Sarah Trott,
Always.
end quote.
Put it on my gravestone. From the moment you walk in, the design is absolutely stunning. It is very Edition, clean lines, neutral tones, almost like stepping into a fashion editorial. The lobby is dramatic and beautiful with pool tables and soaring ceilings, but it does feel a little more sleek than it does warm. It doesn't scream charming and inviting, and at times it kind of felt stiff like a fishbowl. Less classic Roman charm and more modern luxury energy. But then when you step outside, everything changes. The ground level garden is lush. You have to walk through this to get to the lobby, and you just cannot ignore the beauty. The trees, the greenery, the soft light, it all feels very layered and almost like a secret courtyard tucked away from the city. It's quiet, shaded, and calming, and feels like this hidden world where you can actually take a deep breath after walking through Rome all day long. Breakfast out here was one of my favorite parts of the stay. Amazing menu, beautiful setting, and just this private garden hideout in the middle of the city. Truly incredible. Now to the rooms. The rooms are very modern, clean, minimal, super design forward. We stayed in a standard king room. They're not overly plush or cozy, definitely more on the structured aesthetic side, but overall really well done and very clean. And let's be honest, you're not spending your time in the room while you're in Rome. But honestly, the room isn't the reason I would choose this hotel. What is the reason is the experience and the service around it. Overall, everything felt super easy. Everyone spoke English. The service was smooth, helping us with our bags, you name it, 5-star service. And then let's talk about the rooftop. This was the biggest surprise. We saw photos online, but it really doesn't do it justice until you see it in person, especially for an afternoon cocktail on the terrace, watching sunset, and just seeing the gorgeous city of Rome all around you. Now, the rooftop at the Edition also has a gorgeous pool. It's not huge, but it is impressive for being right in the center of Rome. Again, it just feeds into this whole escape within the city. The vibe is romantic, and it is absolutely incredible. And even if you're not staying up here, I would come up for a drink or for lunch. It is absolutely worth it. Location-wise, the Rome Edition Hotel is absolutely perfect. You can walk to the Pantheon, the Trevi Fountain, and even the Colosseum. So if you only have one day in Rome, this is a great home base. And for food in Rome, Roma Sparita is a must. It is very local, off the beaten path, not fancy, and it's known for its cacio pepe in a crispy Parmesan bowl. This was one of Anthony Bourdain's favorite spots, and you also know this is a great place when you don't see photos on the menu, and there's more locals there speaking Italian than you do see tourists. Definitely worth checking out, and make sure to get a reservation in advance. Okay, so the one thing I mentioned at the beginning, something that totally threw me off at the Rome Edition Hotel, was the smell in the room. Yes, it was not overwhelming, but it was noticeable enough that we tried to have it addressed. We called down and asked for air freshener. That got lost in translation, and the issue didn't really get fully resolved. I think it was the faux fur decorative blanket the Rome edition uses. I think it's a signature design piece they use for every hotel. I've seen it in LA too. I've seen it online for their other properties, and it just gave me the ick. Now, this didn't ruin this day by any means, but it's just something to be aware of, and I think the Rome edition, if you're listening to this, maybe address this. It was just kind of gross. That said, would I stay here again? Absolutely. It would be for the location, the garden, the rooftop, the overall vibe alone. Truly a great experience, and overall, I do give it my stamp of approval. And if you've been to Rome, tell me where I should go next. Any restaurants or excursions that are off the beaten path or not touristy are absolutely welcome in the comments. And as always, be sure to hit subscribe for more travel inspiration and comment below your top things to do in Rome.